Welcome everyone, this is Howlak again, and in today's tutorial session I will continue our discussion on Java arrays. So from the last tutorial, this is the code I left off with. So in this tutorial I'm going to introduce you to another type of for loop. It's called the enhanced for loop. That will automatically iterate over each element of the array. Okay, so I'm just going to do a bit of cleanup here. Okay, clean that up. All right, so you notice that here we actually required the public field from the array type to determine how many times to iterate through. Okay, so in the enhanced for loop, oops, put there. All right, in the enhanced for loop, you see that we don't really need to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to call it num. Okay, so whatever's in the array, and then we're going to use this notation with the colon and just ARR. Okay, so that's all we have. I mean, I call it num just because we're pulling out elements from the array and it's a num type. So really I'll have to change this as well. Okay, but you notice that here now we actually lost the ability to actually keep track of the actual count. Okay, so in our previous example we could have done that because we have the counter I. So here, I guess I don't really need this anymore. Right, I'm just gonna print right out. Let's get rid of that too, actually. I'm just going to print the elements of the array itself. Okay, so sorry, no. Right. I mean, we can call it I, but then I is just for a counter, but we shouldn't call it a counter because we're actually getting the element itself. Okay, so I'm going to save that. I'm going to run it. Okay. So there we have it. All right. So this enhanced for loop will iterate through the array, and for each element that that's in the array, it will assign it to num, right? And so we need to specify a type for it. Okay, so it's an int. And we're just printing it out just to show it. Okay. So this is the enhanced for loop. Okay. And we'll see this enhanced for loop in the next tutorial. Okay, so this is a rather short one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.